welcome back to Snatcher. And on our last episode, I tried booting up from my save state actually, and something happened. So I'm actually going to do this. I'm actually going to go from my continue, like so. Which is my investigation file. So we made 5 saves so far. We're in Act 2. And let's take it from there. Act 2. Cure. There we go.
Okay, let's try to sort all this out. Metal Gear, would you mind helping out?
Not at all. Now projecting recorded video images.
Gibson calls in and you two immediately head for the abandoned factory in the M District. But when you arrived, Gibson had already been killed by someone, or something at the factory. From hair and skin samples recovered from his body, you determined that the perpetrators were 2 snatchers, one male and one female. In addition, from a floppy disk containing notes from Gibson's investigation, you discovered that snatchers have a crucial defect. Gibson was apparently killed because he had learned about this weak point. And this weak point is a key difference between them and real humans. Their artificial skin cannot tolerate ultraviolet rays. Long-term exposure causes it to become cancerous, a form of melanoma. This severely limits the places and times that they can operate to midwinter, when daylight hours are their shortest, and of course at night. And it looks as if it will take at least 6 months for them to develop a new skin which overcomes this fault. So their biggest weak point was that they had to keep themselves protected from ultraviolet rays over the past 6 months. Gibson really put his earlier training as a science cop to good use in figuring this one out. And that's why they use plenty of sunscreen, even in the middle of the winter. As a result of this, it becomes clear that there is one thing they must have to continue their survival. And that is medical facilities, where they can treat artificial skin which has become cancerous. And it appears that Gibson may have located a hospital used for this very purpose. In an effort to determine where Gibson had been investigating, you analyzed his stomach contents, found buffalo meat, and headed to the only place in the city that serves it, Outer Heaven. Isabella Velvet, a dancer at this place, gives you a description, which allows you to put together a montage of the man Gibson was trying to track down. You then ran this montage through the city's data bank, using Jordan. And that gave you 2 suspects, Ivan Rodriguez and Freddie Nielsen. But from the condition of Ivan's skin, you determined that there was no possibility he could be a snatcher. There was no evidence at all of melanoma. But as he was in possession of liquid sky, you turned him over to narcotics. Following that, a search of Freddie Nielsen's home turned up large quantities of sunscreen. Nielsen's wife, Lisa Nielsen, turns out to be a snatcher, and you dispose of her. And you confirm that the skin cells found under Gibson's nails were from Lisa. Freddie Nielsen also turns out to be a snatcher, and you dispose of him as well. The hair sample that was found in Gibson's hand is confirmed as being from Freddie. So you are able to determine that these 2 snatchers, Freddie and Lisa, were the ones who killed Gibson. But then we have a problem. The bounty hunter who saved you, Seed, Random Hachil. An investigation uncovers that the information he provided when he filled out his bounty hunter registration was completely false. So, who is this guy? Friend or foe?
What about the bank account he was having his bounty deposited into?
It was a common account used for paying bounty, and the funds were retransferred from there. We couldn't learn anything from it. Thank you, Mental. And now for the real fun. The hospital that Gibson had tracked down. If we can hit that, we may be able to shut down this snatch operation of theirs. Or if we can find some kind of patient records there, we may be able to find them quite easily.
So, Little John's memory might provide us with an important lead.
That's right. If we're lucky, there may be something left that we can work with. Navigators record everything their junkers do, just in case.
Just in case, huh? Well, this looks like one of those cases.
Harry should have recovered it by now. Go see how he's doing. Seed, I'm counting on you to find this hospital.
Well, save the drop. Alright, so, with everything that has been going on, with that short little recap of things that happened in the first act, we're gonna move on to, well, seeing about getting some info. So where would I like to go? Engineering. This is engineering.
About time you got here, Gillian. I've got Little John's memory all ready for you.
Were we able to get anything from it?
Just relax. I'll put it on the monitor for you now. I'm afraid it was almost completely destroyed beyond recovery. Those Snatchers, they sure do a thorough job.
What do you mean? Wasn't there anything left?
Like I said, just relax. I was able to get one video image out of it. I don't have the slightest what this is, but it's definitely got something to do with Jean's investigation. This is it.
Hospital Oleen.
So, Gillian, do you have any idea what this is?
Hospital Oleen? This is almost certainly the Snatcher-controlled hospital that Gibson was looking for.
You ought to run the name through Jordan, but if that hospital is not legit, the data won't mean anything. This city is packed with unregistered hospitals.
The sign in this picture looks curved. This word Oleen might continue past the edge of the image.
I've stored this image. You can view it at any time.
Thank you.
Just use the graphic memory command in the Possessions menu.
Well, Metal, I need you to do something for me. Get me Napoleon. 39, 56, 44. $39, 56, 44. What? You again? Sorry, you prefer a woman, I suppose? Whatever. Anyway, how about giving me the password? The revolution. Well, the revolution is ended. Alright, you'll pass, but we can't talk on the video phone. I'll meet you in the usual place. hung up. What are you going to do? Well, we don't call. We're going to get out of here. Well, front. Gillian. What? Harry suggested that we check the hospital using the Jordan system, but the Jordan system doesn't offer a hospital search function. Really? Hello, Mika. We're at the reception area. Neokoba is a surprising town. Everybody's going about their lives so frantically. I know what you mean. Some people call this city a dump, but it seems so much more alive to me than other places. Well, please be careful, Gillian. We boarded a turbo cycle. Where would you like to go? Alton Plaza. Alright, now heading for Alton Plaza. We've arrived at Alton Plaza. What would you like to do? Get out. This is Alton Plaza. I wonder if Napoleon is here. Well, this area... It's Christmas everywhere you look. Even Santa Claus is here. No! You don't say Santa? A man dressed as Santa Claus is handing out tissues as an advertisement. Huh. That's Santa Claus. What's wrong? Nothing. Probably just my imagination. Shall we check him out? Let's investigate that Santa. Let's check out this Santa. Let's go.
Wait a minute, you're no Santa.
How'd you guess?
What are you doing in that outfit?
What are you talking about? I'm quitting this job. It's too dangerous. Somebody's after me. I'm gonna end up dead, just like Gibson.
Nah, I doubt it. You'll be fine, but you know, hide your head if that happens. Now, what can you tell me about that illicit hospital? I need some information about underground hospitals. Besides all the legit hospitals, there are scores of these underground places all over the city. You'll never be able to find them all. I still would like to know, though. Wait a second. You might be able to learn something about those illicit operations by checking up on pharmaceutical orders. After all, almost all of the drugs used on the island are manufactured here as well. That's right. All of the pharmaceuticals on the island are distributed or manufactured by Kobe Pharmaceuticals. Kobe Pharmaceuticals, huh? That's where Jamie works. Jamie keeps track of records of shipments of pharmaceuticals throughout the island. She might be able to find something out. That's right, let's call her and ask later on. Well, that kind of makes sense. Well, what can you tell me about this?
Oleen Hospital?
You know anything about it?
Before that, why don't we take care of business?
Of course. Because she's... Damn! Take it!
Thanks a bundle.
Now, do you know anything about Oleen?
You may not be the one you're looking for, but I know an Oleen hospital. Hey, I'm not doing this for fun, you know. You're gonna have to do a little better than that.
You got a cold there, Napoleon?
So kind of allergy, I guess. I always get this way in the winter.
An allergen that operates in the winter. That could be Snow 9, you know. One can always pick up traces of Snow 9 wherever Snatchers appear.
It's this sneezing. It just goes on and on.
Well, you know about the Snow 9, dude?
It's a man-made strain that was developed by the military years ago as a defensive weapon to help protect bases and the like.
But wasn't all of it disposed of long ago?
Yes, but I hear talk that somebody started cultivating it again about 3 years ago.
3 years ago? That was about the same time the Snatchers first appeared. Why don't you just go ahead and tell us who you really are, Napoleon?
One of these days, I'll have to tell you why I'm called Napoleon.
It's a traditional Santa Claus costume. A Chinese Santa, eh? Somehow, you just don't fit the image.
Well, I'm so sorry to disappoint you. Hey, make your stupid call later.
Just as greedy as ever, eh? Here, take it.
Thank you very much.
Sounds pretty bad.
I don't know too much about it, but it's over in the RF district. Why don't you go check it out?
Alright, I've had it. Don't call me anymore, okay?
Wait a minute, Napoleon. I'll keep any snatchers off your back.
They're after both of us. You better worry about watching your own back. Now, by the way, here, a little Christmas present for you.
Eh?
What? Tissues?
See ya. Merry Christmas.
You filthy animal.
Well, now he's gone.
No surprise there. He's got plenty of reason to be scared. Besides, I got the information I needed.
There's an advertisement on the back of that pack of tissues.
This is an ad for outer heaven. Just how many different jobs does that guy have?
Oh. Well, let's get some info from Jamie, shall we? $39 $344. My God, a snatcher!
Bet I surprised you, huh? Don't worry, this is just a tape. I'm at work right now. If you need to reach me, please call Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs at 391009. Sorry to scare you. Bye!
She really had me for a moment there. Since when did she start pulling practical jokes like this?
No doubt that message is a strategy of hers to deal with your troublesome calling.
Just what is that supposed to mean, Metal?
There's no need to be embarrassed, Gillian. I'm fully aware that Jamie has snatched your heart.
But she gave us an interesting tidbit. She gave us a number of her job. Which is 391009. So let's call 391009.
Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs, can I help you? Huh? Oh, it's you, Gillian. What's going on?
Sorry about that. I mean, being on duty and all.
Gillian, please ask Jamie for her assistance.
Yeah. We need to know if she has any ideas about black market hospitals, right? Well, first off, let me just say, always so pretty.
Oh, Gillian, you've been saying that since they found us in Siberia.
Siberia. We do have a shared past after all, don't we? It's a little short, but... Jamie, sweetheart, what was that about with the answering machine? Jamie, that message on your answering machine, wasn't that going a bit too far?
Did I scare you?
You bet you did!
Were you worried?
Yes, I was worried.
How worried?
How worried? Well, really worried, you know.
Good.
Would you cut the jokes like that? If the Snatchers ever actually got their hands on you, I don't even think about it as a joke.
Okay, Gillian.
Jamie, this is something I've learned since we split up. Although my memories of our time together aren't coming back, my feelings of our time together never left.
Gillian.
Jamie, I've learned that the Snatchers have taken over a hospital somewhere on the island. I need your help in investigating this.
All you have to do is ask, Gillian. I'll do anything to help out.
Well, do you know anything about, first, how's about your memories? How's your memory doing? Any sign it'll be coming back?
Somehow I feel like maybe I've always been doing this job. I seem to remember wearing white. Can't you recall anything, Gillian?
Jamie in white. I'm afraid not. Nothing. Do you know anything about a UV therapy hospital? The Snatchers require a hospital which has facilities to treat ultraviolet ray exposure. Do you have any ideas about that?
Well, having facilities to treat ultraviolet rays exposure is nothing rare, but we keep records here on the hospitals on the island. I'll take a look at those. But don't get your hopes up. If it's a black marketplace running on its own, we probably won't have anything at all on it.
Well, about that date.
Thanks for asking me to the amusement park the other day. I'm sorry I couldn't go, but I was really happy that you asked.
Jamie, I'd really like to see you. When can we meet?
Seeing you would just bring more pain, Gillian. Let's leave it at that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well. I guess I better let you back at it. It was nice talking to you, Jamie. Bye for now.
If I find anything out about the hospital, I'll give you a call.
Thanks. I really need your help on this one.
See you later, Gillian. Bye.
Well, we might as well. You might as well hit the streets, or the turbo cycle. But first, let's do a save. Let's continue. To the turbo cycle. now we have Oleen Hospital on the list. Well, let's check out Oleen. Alright, now heading for Hospital Oleen. We've arrived at Oleen Hospital. What would you like to do? Let's check this place out. This is the Oleen Hospital that Napoleon told us about. Well, let's look at everything. The hospital. There's a neon sign on the roof of the building. The entrance appears to be at the front. I wonder what they specialize in. There are no signs or anything. That's because it's one of those illicit places. The lights are on and there are signs of people inside. It looks like they are open. It's away from the worst of the slums, but you can hardly call this a nice neighborhood. So I would say. It says Hospital Oleen. Is this really the place we are looking for? It's an automatically opening double door. All the windows and other openings have heavy metal screens covering them. Could this be the Snatcher maintenance facility that Gibson described? It is covered with heavy metal screening. Let's go inside. I'll open the door. Are you ready? Yeah, go ahead. We're in the hospital. This would appear to be the reception area. Lady, what in the world is wrong with your penguin? Everybody is holding an animal of some sort. Everybody is holding an animal of some sort. No, you don't say. This room seems to be a waiting area. Everybody here has a small animal of some kind with them. They must be very rich individuals.
The reception area is just inside the entrance on the front side of the building. A receptionist is doing some paperwork behind the counter. Looks like they take insurance here. Then it cannot be an illicit hospital.
So we got small animals like this parrot.
That appears to be one of those super memory parrots. People use those birds frequently now when they study foreign languages or have other sounds they want to record.
About that penguin.
It's a Magellanic. It's a Magellanic Kobe penguin. They were developed in 1933 as a breed which could thrive in tropical and temperate climates.
Magellanic.
That's one of those humming dogs, you know, the ones that have had their larynxes modified to help eliminate sound pollution.
The fuck?
What about that cat? Yes. That's one of those pocket pets popular among women as a combination pet and handbag. What? They were created by splicing marsupial genes into common household animals. This one would appear to be one of the cat models. Cat models.
What about them Snatchers, man? What can you tell me about the Snatchers?
Have you heard any rumors about Snatchers in this area? I'm not worried. We keep a dog at our house. So there's this hospital. Snatchers hate dogs, right? There is no solid proof, but animals with good senses of smell are said to be able to pick them out. That's right. That's why so many people are starting to keep pets these days.
About this hospital specialty. What kind of hospital is this?
What? You didn't know before you came? This is an animal hospital. Sorry, but I don't think they can help your little robot friend. Hey, I'm not sick. I'm functioning properly. The doctor here has a really good reputation. It's so hard to find a good vet these days.
About that doctor. What about the doctor here? Is he any good?
He's a fully licensed doctor with his genetic manipulation permit. This is about the only place in town that will see you without an appointment.
Fully licensed, eh? About that video memory of Lil Jon.
I'm looking for a hospital with this sign. Well, it's not the one for this place. Looks kind of similar, though.
Well, thanks for your time, man. We have to find out what this hospital is all about. Okay, let's call Jamie. That would be 39, 34, 44.
Bet I surprised you, huh? Don't worry, this is just a tape. I'm at work right now. If you need to reach me, please call Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs at 391009. Sorry to scare you. Bye.
At the lab again, eh? She is quite busy. Fine, I'll call the lab again. 39 1009.
Good afternoon. Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs. May I help you? Oh, Gillian, what's up?
Do you know where this looks? Oleen. I think I've heard of that. I think it might be a hospital on the island. Almost all of the development and administration of pharmaceuticals on the island takes place here. Now I got a reason to talk to you again sometime. You silly, you don't have to have a reason to talk to me. You know, I'm sorry. Look, I know it's wrong time to ask, but can we go out on a date sometime? Fine. Alright. I'll let you get back at it then. I thought we knew what this hospital was all. Oh, it really smells in here. That's the odor given off by these animals and their byproducts. Gillian, what good does it do to come this far if you're just going to leave? We'll be okay, won't we? They stay away from animals, right? Well, they don't do genetic manipulation, but their treatments are really good. Their service manufacture pets here, too. And they're approved by the Life Manipulators Oversight Committee. He really loves animals, you know. And he's a great surgeon. Okay. The sign says dangerous or hard to control animals must be on a leash or in a cage.
Snatchers cannot tolerate dogs. It is improbable that this is their skin cancer treatment center.
Looks like we barked up the wrong tree here. So, now we're back to square one, huh?
Don't become too discouraged. We still have many leads. Let's head back to the turbo cycle.
Oleen Hospital.
Unfortunately, this wasn't the place.
You're right, Metal. Okay, let's go.
Gillian, it's the emergency line from HQ. I'll connect you.
Gillian, I'm glad I got you. I got a call from Katrina. She said she has something she needs to give you.
Something to give me? What in the world?
She seemed really scared. kept saying that Alice was barking.
When did she call?
About 30 minutes or so ago.
Wow.
Damn.
Gillian, we should hurry.
Yeah, Katrina's in trouble.
So, what I'm going to do here is drop save like so. And in the next part, we're going to head to Gibson's house. So stay tuned, more of Snatcher right after this. Thanks so much for watching.